You know what's been really nice, over the past 10,000 subs, is 90% of the games I ask for now I just get for free. Which has been so nice. Like, not all of them. Like, I didn't even bother asking for The Witness, because nobody got press copies for that.
Nobody got press copies? They just don't want anyone to spoil it or something? Or is it, you mean no YouTubers?
Yeah, very few YouTubers did. I think Rock Lee Smile did, and, like, Northern Lion and Total Biscuit. But, like, you know, they weren't handing it out apart from that. By the way, are you using my copy of The Witness, or did you buy your own?
No, I bought it.
Okay, I didn't ask that one, because I know Bird's using mine.
Oh. Yeah, I just went out and bought it. I didn't even know you were going to play it, actually.
Yeah, Jonathan Blow got me into indie gaming, so...
Oh.
It felt... Yeah. Braid was
That's certainly noteworthy.
Yeah, Braid was the first indie game I ever played, followed immediately by Aquaria. I beat Braid, never beat Aquaria.
I guess, to be fair, Braid got a lot of people into indie gaming because it kind of jump-started this entire period we're in where indie gaming is such a massive thing.
Yep.
Because, like, that was... Like, Xbox Live Indie Games, for example, was just kind of this little joke of, like, look, you can play Gauntlet again, and stuff like that. Oops, don't sell that. And, it wasn't that big of a deal for the longest time. And then, out of nowhere, Braid just shows up and is this, like, amazingly inventive and creative game that, like, was a genuine, like, classic everyone was talking about in the midst of this marketplace of, like, what was otherwise, like, these silly half games and stuff like Small Arms. Like, we're gonna make animal people that hit people with shovels and a weird clone of Smash Brothers that's also a dual-stick shooter and stuff like that.
I vaguely remember that. Thanks for reminding me with the Gauntlet thing. Chronicles of Mystara went on sale, so I was like, that.
Chronicles of Mystara? What's that about?
That is not Gauntlet.
Well, I know, but, like, beat 'em up-ish.
It's pretty good, though. It's very short, but it's pretty good. You can play through each of them in about 60 to 90 minutes, and it's 2 games.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's exactly what I like for, like, Catterday stuff. Anything that I can beat in a couple hours is... Anything longer than that, and it never gets finished. So what are you guys doing next? Are you going north to turn in those quests?
Yeah, I'm going to the east first to turn in some quests, and then north.
Yeah, okay. I'm mostly running towards question marks, because I literally can't pick up more quests until I turn them all in.
I do not want to go...
did you fly over the Horde town?
Oh, no.
Almost. I wasn't spotted. I wasn't spotted.
This is restricted airspace.
I was just going, why is there a blank spot on my map? I should go over there and see what it is.
Yep, that's the Horde town. I'm gonna go kill Backlos, considering you guys probably aren't doing it. Well, no, you guys have already done it.
Yeah. No, I just approached it to get it on the map, and then I realized that there were Horde flags flying outside of it.
Let's see. Do we want to do a dungeon, by the way?
Now?
I mean, I'm sure we could.
I mean, I'd like to sell things before...
No. We only have, like, one left, and I honestly don't know which one it would be. Maybe Mana Tombs? Hard to tell.
I mean, I'm up for anything that we haven't done yet.
Yeah, there's one dungeon we haven't done. I think it's Mana Tombs. It's probably not worthwhile, though. I
think with the pace that we're playing this game, the dungeons are a more immediately interesting and guided experience than the little 2-second quests that we do.
It's true. Okay, let me find,
We could even get lucky and do one of the what's it called? The Netherstorm dungeons.
No. We don't get access to those till 67.
I am 67.
But Shell ain't.
Oh, she's lower level? Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yep, she's 66.
Tragedy struck.
I guess technically if she switched already, she could also be... Yeah, Shell, if you want to switch over to your druid now...
What level's the other character?
Like 72, so she'd have like the level advantage.
71, but I'd have to check.
not like it matters too much
Yeah.
with this playthrough. And having a slightly higher level healer does not necessarily mean bad things.
I'm certainly used to it.
And that way we can finish off with dungeons, which is probably preferable for you.
Probably. I just finished turning in my quest anyway.
Okay,
Okay.
well, let me finish turning in my quests and...
So I do have
Okay.
2 to turn
what I
in
can
left.
do.
I have 2 more to turn in that I
Yeah.
don't know where to turn in. Let's see.
In that case, we could do Shadow Labyrinth, Shattered Halls, Botanica, Mechanar, Steamvault.
Oh, these are quests saying to go to Blade's Edge and Tarot Car.
Yeah,
Whoops.
those are dumb.
Gonna have to go ahead and abandon those. Those are 2 I could have gotten rid of sooner. I'd love to do one of the Netherstorm dungeons just so we can get a glimpse of that area.
I have never actually done any of those.
You haven't?
Nope.
Do you know what the Netherstorm aesthetic even looks like? Like the, in the insides
like,
of dungeons?
I've been to the Netherstorm, I just never did the dungeons, because Burning Crusade was before the Dungeon Finder. Really? So, like, it was impossible to get a group together without a guild.
Yeah, a lot of
or
the high-level dungeons. A lot of the there was an entire raid that was done in the style of the Netherstorm dungeons.
Yeah.
So I've spent time around there. Lots of robots that electrocute you with AOE.
Yep. I have not been in any of those dungeons, and I would like to. We might run into population issues. So what we might want to do is, I guess Shell can do it. But like, I don't mind queuing up for the dungeons anyway, even once we hit Northrend. Because then we'll have, like, substantially better gear, and it'll just make them easier.
Okay, so I'm gonna Hearthstone back to town.
Keith, you want to help me fight these, Warmaul people? Oh, hey, we can do the tournament while we're here.
The tournament?
Yeah. There's, like, a tournament, you have to fight, like, 5 people in sequence.
Oh.
And it was always,
seems
like,
pretty
great experience,
exploitable
but it
in
was
an
a pain
open
in the
world
ass.
game.
Yep. Well, I mean, it's not that exploitable, but, like, there would be level 70s just hanging out to help, because they were friendly people.
Yeah. Hey,
Because
still
normally you
collecting those
needed,
war
like, 3
beads.
players to do it. Yep. Someday we will have all of them.
The teleport is silly. It's never not silly. What if I just deleted a few enemies? Alright, that sounds like fun.
So it's like up this hill
Oh,
somewhere
7
here.
war beads. 7. Count them.
It's over here, Keith. If you wanna do it, we can fight everybody else. Oh wait, no, somebody's already doing it. Never mind. A level 100 Worgen Druid is doing it for some reason.
And he looks like a leopard person.
Yeah.
Alright,
that's
they
the
do get
hybrid
leopard
form.
forms.
Well, I guess we'll just kill these guys while we wait for them.
You get cat forms?
That person to finish. Yeah.
That must be part of the, I assume that's part of the Panda expansion, because it looks like an Eastern type character. Like a lot.
Yeah, it's a Pandaria thing. Oh, can't do Ring of Blood yet. Yeah, let's just kill everybody else first. Where's Zorbo?
We can't take place in the tournament? I guess we'll just engage in mass murder.
I'm gonna fly around until I find Zorbo
Oh right, we have
Zorbo.
to find a
I think
specific
he's
enemy now.
up here. Yep. I think he's up in this hole.
That's a big guy.
Yeah.
Fighting Broken
Well,
Toe.
I found Zorbo, but Zorbo died.
No!
Zorbo!
That's the opposite of what we want to have happen for a
Oh, man,
few
that
more
guy's got-
minutes.
Does that guy have the Ashes of Valar? He does.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you
Yeah.
mean one of the phoenixes? The
Wow.
pretty ones?
Yeah.
There's a Burning Crusade item.
Yep.
Never thought I'd think
It's
about
pretty
that one
easy.
again.
It's easier to get now, admittedly.
Yeah, it used to be a rare drop off of a specific boss at the end of the expansion.
Right.
Yeah,
it
well, I
was- Oh,
mean, it's still that way, but you
Jane.
can grind it solo, no
Right.
problem.
Because you can just casually kill everything now. We can just walk in
Yeah.
and say like, hey, sup, Anixia? And it's no big deal. There used to be entire...
They scaled up Anixia, I believe.
There used to be whole machinima shows about that.
Yep.
Did I ever tell you about the grind?
The grind.
The grind
No, I
was
don't
one of
think I
those
saw that
early
one.
WoW machinima shows that happened back when that was a really popular thing to do. And what was kind of funny is that it took way too long for episodes to come out, and its story was about them trying to find a dwarf priest so they could take on Anixia. And eventually, by the time the next episode came out, it was already like Panda expansion.
Ooh.
And like people had like tier 12 armor or whatever the fuck the game had at that point, and nothing, like everything that they had been working towards just became irrelevant like between episodes basically. And the guild leader just breaks down crying.
That's great though that they were actually doing it in a self-aware fashion. Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
this guy respawns really slowly.
Like the show had episodes come out so slowly that eventually the show's premise was broken by time.
God damn it, this Goblin Death Knight's gonna be...
Of course they will. No, I really wish you hadn't said those 3 words together. God damn it, it's real.
Wait,
Well-
what, Wiz?
Ah, wow. Really, wow. A Goblin Death Knight.
Goblin Death Knights.
That's a terrible... those are 3 words that just sound bad together. Like, it's
It
just...
looks bad. Like, look at that thing.
Yeah, I'm not psyched about the Munchkin class, the Munchkin races in this game.
We could just go do Ring of Blood.
Yeah, we could just go do anything else with our lives for a while.
Fuck it.
Nothing. This isn't going anywhere, and everyone's camping the same spot.
Let's go do Ring of Blood. Chances are nobody's doing it right now.
This is
It doesn't take that long.
This is definitely the part of WoW that I'm not nostalgic about. Is the waiting for things to spawn.
Okay, get Ring of
Elite
Blood.
quests. This is the first pop-up I've ever gotten about this thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure I understand. Let's go make a mess. Oh, hey, buddy.
There he is. Yep.
He seems friendly.
I remember these were actually, like, difficult.
Well, yeah, he's an elite.
Oh shit, he's actually hurting you pretty bad.
Oh yeah, he is. Because I'm a rogue.
Did I bear for this one?
Probably. That's your job as the tank.
Okay, let's kill him. Let me switch to bear.
I can occasionally go into evasive mode for a few seconds, basically, but that's about all I can do for not getting stomped as a leather wearer.
I can bear. Come turn it in. You can't do it. You can't do that from a distance.
Oh, you have to turn in every turn. Okay.
Yep. Why is there a level 100 dwarf paladin here?
Boredom?
Okay, you got it? Yep.
Why wouldn't there be a dwarf paladin's what I'm wondering?
He has 300,000 hit points.
The battle is about to begin. The unmerciful Merkblood twins versus that name.
Alright, you're on your own.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
I don't remember my button for hit everybody. There we go.
It's okay,
Actually,
I'm using my hit everyone button.
Enemies.
Don't worry about it.
Well, it's more of these, so they're not hitting you constantly.
Now, if my other character's in Dalaran, how would I bring her back to you guys?
There should be a portal somewhere to Shattrath. Also, you just need to be in the party. You don't even need to be here.
You don't even need to be here.
Like, we can literally just trigger the instances. Oh, did you start the next one?
Yeah, I clicked on the quest.
Yeah.
Well, wait,
so
I'm leaving and I should have been fighting Glatorial.
You're not done yet?
Can you abandon it? No, I didn't hit the question mark because I was talking to Shell. You were too fast, Keith.
Oh.
Well, I guess we'll just fight him twice.
Okay, I was literally looking at my quest and my quest log trying to find it. I was like, where is this quest I'm supposed to abandon?
I already switched to my Night Elf. Did you want me to stay?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
Where do I have to? Oh, weird. You have to stand weirdly in the middle of this giant character to hit him.
Why does it still keep my character as part of the group?
It just forgets, I guess.
Yeah, this isn't like Guild Wars. They don't have.
It forgets that this is the same character. Well, same person, same character.
I think if you log out without leaving the party, I think for a while it just doesn't register, and I think it keeps you in the party for a while in case you log back in, and I don't think it checks for like accounts or anything like that.
Okay, so Keith, this time don't accept the next stage until I'm there.
Okay. Is there a next stage after this one too?
Yeah, I think there's like 3, 4, or 5. I don't know. It ends with, I believe, ogre. I think that's like the last one.
Huh. Yeah,
Shell,
I'm usually the one that's lagging behind on this whole thing, so I just got in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to listen to what Shell was saying and you at the same time, and I wasn't processing the action.
Hey, come back here.
Taking and turning in the quest. Yeah, it just kind of kicked me. It was not appreciated.
Just rude behavior, really, for a golem.
Alright, there we go.
I'm just trying to find where the griffin.
Okay, so you've already got this one, right?
Got what one? Oh, there we go.
You're getting that? He is still buffing us.
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
He's a nice paladin. That's cool.
He just feels like being helpful today. Why not?
I mean, it means that, like, I'm literally invulnerable.
Basically.
Which is appreciated.
There's just a number of dots, or heal over times and everything, and just weird things.
No,
I'm just covered in icons. Now he's just helping.
Now it's just...
Wow,
no,
there's old nostalgic armor. Wow.
Yeah. Well, that's heirloom armor.
Yeah, that's vanilla skin.
All right. I've turned it in. Grab it before the orc can pick it up.
That is absolutely the vanilla skin.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's most of the heirloom equipment actually is vanilla skin stuff that was like really popular back in the day. So those shoulder pads, that axe, probably that sword, can't tell. That cape, yeah, he's decked out in full.
Was that orc
decked out in completely full?
Was that orc buffing us, or was he just here, or did he just start fighting with us?
He's just helping us to fight faster.
He's a different paladin, right? He can't buff us.
No, he can't. He's just here.
I got thrown off because orcs, without a banana for scale, orcs look a lot like dwarves in that armor.
Yeah, what with the hunching and the whatnot. Yep.
Especially since I think I've literally never seen an orc paladin before because it didn't used to exist.
I don't think they.
There's another one. There's still another one.
Ripes. All right. There we go. I'm glad he's being so polite here and just waiting for us.
Oh, he's a warrior. I just assumed he was a paladin because he's just wearing like straight up paladin armor.
Gear.
Like those shoulders are from an iconic like raid set from early WoW for paladins, completely unaltered in appearance aside from being hilariously orc-sized.
I can go to Valgard Port.
There's a lot of phases to this.
Borean Tundra, Valiant's Keep.
We're almost done. Yeah, we gotta fight Mogar next.
Mogor, hero of the Warmow.
So, is Valgard Port how I get back to the mainland from Northrend?
I think Dalaran has a bunch of teleport, portals that you can teleport from, unless they got rid of them, which they might have.
I mean, I'm at the landing pad. I can get to a port. The port might take me back to the mainland, but as for where the portals are...
It's been done.
No idea where those would be.
Is he? Oh wait, no, it's not done. He's a shaman.
Oh, nasty.
I hope this orc does not expect us to help him after.
What was really nasty about this kind of quest is that back in the vanilla days, or back in the original days for this, not vanilla because it's not a vanilla part of the game, but back then, you would just get stomped by enemy groups basically trying to do quests like this.
Oh yeah.
Like there was a genuine risk of just getting annihilated all the time, because it's like I played on a PvP server. Like no one gave a shit you were trying to do a quest. They were there. They were there to destroy you.
Yeah, I leveled a horde rogue. Through. Wow, they're still waiting for Zorbo.
Waiting for Zorbo?
There's a line waiting for Zorbo.
That's fine. No one cares about Zorbo. We don't need Zorbo in our lives.
You're 67. Well, we can queue up for an instance.
Yeah, I should level up like immediately.
Okay, so
let's do some sweet instances, Wander.
I'm going to queue up for all of them.
You're not streaming, are you?
Tombs. No, I'm not. My internet was having issues, and honestly, my audience isn't particularly interested in this game.
Yeah.
I'm just having fun.
I was just noticing because I finally left your chat open for once, and it's just been empty.
Yep.
I'm like, it either broke or it's never existed. Yay.
Yeah, I cannot locate portals, so I think I'm just gonna have to take the Flight Master.
Well, no, just stick around there. We'll be going there as soon as we're done with these instances.
To Dalaran or to Northrend?
Northrend, probably. Unless nobody is queued up for any of them.
Wow,
oh, wait, join his party. Did one of you guys not? Oh, I'm not. I am party leader. What? I'm not saying we're in the queue.
Maybe you need to get rid of Azure?
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's try that. There we go.
Bam.
Okay, so you want me to do healer or DPS?
Yeah, healer or DPS works.
Healer is definitely the fastest matchmaking.
Yep.
Well, right.
I've just gone with tank.
Death to all of you!
We could just manually go up there and turn it in, but whatever. Well, like, walk in there, but it's not worth it.
So I finally finished the Fall of the Dungeon Guardians after like 58 episodes or something.
Damn.
Man, that game was longer than I ever anticipated it to be. Like, it's one of the longer things I've finished, basically. And it goes on for a while. The developer was actually watching me finish it live. Like, he was in the stream for most of the last recording session, which ended up being 8 hours long. And the last boss fight alone took me 90 minutes.
Ugh.
To be fair, it was a multi-phase thing where you're literally going from room to room and stuff like that, basically fighting them again.
That's neat.
And there was like a progression to it. So it wasn't literally one fight for 90 minutes, but it got really weird by the end because the final fight has something going on in the room in real time, like every 20 or 30 seconds. But it's hard to figure out what the pattern is, or to even figure out that there is a pattern in order to solve what's going on in the fight. Because the game constantly revolves around doing World of Warcraft style combat with like a Pillars of Eternity style like pausing system. Because you have to try to manage
Heath, you're taking the slow route here.
What's that?
You're taking the slow route here.
What's slow route?
Oh, killing them one by one?
Yeah, I got them.
Yeah, I just moonfired them all.
Well, I can't shoot things at people. But I can teleport them.
Don't you have like a dagger toss? Can't you just like huck daggers forever?
That's not really worth it. Did you see what I was actually doing when I killed them? Because I was literally I was flying
out of the queue.
Like the whole thing I was doing is I was swimming in their direction,
there we go.
And then I would just hit the assassinate button and one-shot them, and then they're gone. Like
that worked,
and that's about as good as a range as you can get. Like I was basically moonfiring them too. You silly man.
Okay, I queued us up also for mana tombs. Hey, shout out.
Oh wow, that was fast.
I'm in the middle of flying, so what's gonna happen to me?
Just hit accept shell, it doesn't matter. I think we've been through this specifically, like, several times, and it has never been an issue.
Could be.
I think you just pick
Turned in
back
a
up
quest
where
real
you
quick.
were. Wow.
Wait. Ready, check for DPS.
I'm 4 levels ahead of this, and I'm getting like 0 experience from these things now.
That's fine. You don't need experience.
Let me guess.
In fact,
that DPS is not going to respond.
In fact, you were calling this hard limit. This hard limit was your defense all that time. We were talking about you getting an experience boost. Because you're like, well, eventually I'll stop getting experience, so now you don't get to complain about it.
How may I help?
This was your end game all along.
I've never been here before.
It'll be fine.
Steamvault. Interesting.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey, we get a Death Knight, and why are these people even in this dungeon with us?
This place is like the third dungeon in the game. What was it called? Was it Coilfang?
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was Coilfang Reservoir.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shell, you with me? You ready to heal?
It was like...
Yeah, I'm a little confused as to why I have so few, like, attacks or anything on my bar, but whatever.
Well, you shouldn't be attacking.
Well, no, I mean, like, spells in general.
And if you remember right, they pared it down pretty much just as we were stopping playing. So as long as you can heal with what you got, that's good. I think they were trying to make it so, like, your basic healing spells were more used, like the... whatever the green leafy looking thing was.
Those banana shoulders are
I have
back.
many of those.
Yep.
They're everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I were playing on my warrior, which I could actually switch to, I would also have banana shoulders.
Weird.
Fun fact. Yeah.
So you'd just be running around looking the same for the entire playthrough, huh?
Yep. Which, I mean, I'm a druid, so...
Yeah.
Doubly so.
Oh yeah, right. There's no escape looking the same forever as a druid.
Oh, we're supposed to kill the Bog Overlord. I got it.
Yeah, I haven't been to the Steamvault for a while, but I definitely remember this place.
I have never been in here. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah,
I'm just fighting a bunch of things.
I've probably run every instance in this expansion 10+ times. But like 7 years ago.
These ones were almost impossible to get groups for because they were hard and like nobody was geared, and so like most of the times I'd like get into a group and they'd be like gear check and then no. And then it'd be like, really? Because they wanted to just speed run it instead of actually like fight it.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, how do you get under-geared for non-raids? It's a weird
people
concept.
Were like stupid and picky for like the harder dungeons. It wasn't so bad in Wrath of the Lich King because things were kind of easy.
Weird. The harder dungeons were all in
easy.
Netherstorm.
Yeah.
Everything in this area is pretty simple.
This is still kind of in that same set of the 60 to 70, like, you know, you gotta be at least halfway competent and somewhat geared, otherwise it's going to... That Death Knight is using taunts. Thank you.
Well, then you're gonna be off to a good start.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, a lot of the difficulty in this game for these kind of group instances was actually just being able to effectively pull and then fight each enemy without infringing into the aggro radiuses of various other enemies that are in the area. And this kind of dense instance was where that would definitely be true.
Oh yeah, this instance would totally have wrecked a number of parties that I played through this game with.
Yeah, and here in Netherstorm, there's a lot of instances where you would just wipe specifically because you've just overpulled, or someone lingered in the wrong spot.
I could probably start pulling multiple groups here without a whole lot of fear.
They became so aware of the fact that that was a threat, they started incorporating like enemies that would fear you or knock you back as part of the main enemies. So you had to manage whether or not you were going to get directly knocked into an enemy group that would wipe the entire party.
You're gonna have to tell me where I'm supposed to go if I'm missing anything. Though I guess looking at the map, it actually is giving me some information. Hey!
Yeah!
That's not you.
No, that was me.
Oh, that was you? Okay.
Yeah.
So after this dungeon, we're going up to Northrend.
Me. Now I can use the sweet mace instead of my stupid green dagger I'm wearing. There we go. My weapons just got so much better over the last, like, 5 minutes.
So, Shell, tell me if it's not possible for you, but if it's easy, I'm gonna start pulling 2 groups at once just to speed this along.
I mean, that was slightly more difficult. I'd rather you don't pull until I'm ready, but...
Yay, I'm winning rolls on items and then realizing my inventory's full anyway.
I'm just gonna kind of slowly roll these groups. You seem to be having a hell of a lot easier of the time this way than... Oh, I'm feared. Hey!
I really should visit a bank so I can get rid of all of my crafting items I just can't bring myself to throw away.
Yeah, I've got a ton of like hide in my inventory, and I'm like, I should probably get rid of that stuff.
Yeah, like I kind of fell off the ramp of trying to level up my my professions, but I don't want to throw it away. So at least I can pick up where I left off. I don't actually know what my other
profession is. What is my other profession? Is it leatherworking?
I've got mining and jewel crafting, I think. Yeah.
I should have gone herbalism. I wasn't thinking.
I think I've done herbalism, and I don't know if leather crafting's my second one, but...
Yeah, with how little time we have to do crafting stuff in this series, it totally just makes sense to just pick up two gather professions.
When we start heading to Northrend, I'm gonna pick up herbalism so I can start leveling that up. This hurts, because we're standing in a freaking, tornado.
Yeah, it's not great news.
Everybody is dead.
Wow.
Except for us. Well, I mean, they were standing in it, so...
This really shows the change of pace between the current WoW players and the old WoW players.
Well, I think it's one of those where...
We were the same way, too. It's just like we were just, like... Because the instances have become so passive, we were just standing there.
It's on me? Oh, the tornadoes, you mean?
Do you not notice the giant tornadoes that are, like, forming around you and slowly killing you?
I do.
Like, I'll totally admit I didn't notice them at first either, because we've just gotten passive, because they don't ask anything of us when we do these places.
Did I...
It's a ring.
Yeah, you're gonna want to revive people.
Okay. Or, I probably should have just greeted that one. I don't know why I said need. Okay, so how do I need... Or no, sorry, how do I revive them? Oop.
I got them both.
Yeah, we've had a few fights catch us off guard now, huh?
Yeah.
This one had tornado. There's a thing over here to click on. Main chamber access panel. You hear a faint echo.
Oh yeah, that opens up the door to the next area.
We'll see what happens.
We'll buff people.
Yeah, because in the Terracore Forest we had the enemy that had the cool AoE, and then this one had the tornadoes. Yep. That was the thing, is every fight used to have a thing you had to worry about when you were doing these instances.
Yeah. And like, that's totally cool, actually. I like that. But we're so not used to it, because like basic dungeons tend to be kind of garbage.
Yeah, it catches you off guard, because we've had so many instances where you just kind of keep hitting things and everything falls down. So when suddenly there's a thing to worry about, like, oh crap, I should be looking at that.
Yeah, things are actually problems here. Yep.
I'm trying to think back to old stuff that used to be hard. Didn't we go to Van Cleef's place and he wasn't there? Like they took him out of the dead mines? Because that made me sad.
Yeah, it was like his daughter or something. Yeah, that made me sad too.
It was a worgen.
Yeah. Oh, right. It was like one of his lieutenants.
Yeah, that really bothered me because Van Cleef, and Deadmines in general, was like one of the most iconic dungeons in the game for me.
I'm frozen.
Yeah, Deadmines was like super legit. Like, that was the OG dungeon as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, because it's so long, and it just keeps going, and has so many boss fights and changing environments, and it ends in a pirate ship underground, and you're like, what the fuck is this? This is crazy.
It was so good. I loved it. Like, I think, except for like, you know, repeating dungeons for like dailies and stuff, that dungeon has the single most number of playthroughs. Save for maybe Zul'Farrak, because we had a level 70 dwarf, we had a, oh wait, main chamber door is locked. Gotta go this way. We had a level 70 druid just running us through repeatedly. I think he's still on my friends list, but I don't know if he still plays. But like, he just ran us through Zul'Farrak over and over and over again. But when you're level like 30 something, that's a ton of experience.
Yeah. That's excessive experience for level 30. Oh wait, no, ZF was the normal level 30 mission, never mind.
I don't remember.
I was mixing it up with ZG.
Oh, Zul'Farrak.
Yeah, which was a max level like raid.
Yeah. That would have been, I don't even know
that would have been an interesting thing to be bringing a level 30 into. I kept trying to stab the slaves after they were freed because I didn't read their names yet.
Same. I was just like mashing the AoE button because I didn't want them going after Shell. Like, we're having a pretty easy time here, but you know, would like to not lose the healer. Lose
I'll liberate your persons and then your organs. Hey, giant robot man.
I just really need to reacquaint myself with all my spells. It's been such a long time.
You're doing a better job this way than with your shaman, so I'm not terribly worried about it.
Which is odd because my heals don't feel quite as bursty as on my shaman.
That's because they're not. The shaman was the shamans are all about burst heals. With like group AoE as
you're
well, like
druid
chain
now,
burst.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, druids are all about
the
heal over time, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I played the role of Dungeon Guardians as a druid as my healer. So I was like, oh, I can just stack heal over times forever and just be super stable. And it worked.
Oh, he's got like mechanics probably to heal him.
Yeah.
Well, just keep
they'll get
those
accidentally
AoEs.
AoE'd down by my Blade Flurry.
Oh
It's
yeah.
fine.
Dead.
I was killing them all on accident.
That was a pretty staff. It's useless.
Ooh,
That was
irradiated
probably not even
gear.
good for you. Firstly, okay, we need an access panel.
Yeah, they got it.
Oh, they got it?
Yeah, it's right. It's that thing right. It's right there.
Even though I don't know what it looks like.
It was right next to the boss fight.
I mean, it's a pretty staff.
Maybe it's one of those kind of things you can save.
Chat Wander's
for
not streaming
translogging.
because his audience doesn't really like this game.
Yep.
And he sees it as something that'll alienate them, so they won't watch the rest of the stream afterwards.
It's true. Also, hi Pugs.
So basically, he's not streaming because the most of Twitch is fickle as fuck.
Yes. They don't even like roguelikes anymore.
Wow.
They like scrap mechanic.
All they care about is you playing, like... Basically the YouTube bait games, to some extent.
You guys come.
You ran
Yeah, you're
really
coming.
far ahead. I'm right behind you, but I don't know where the others are.
I've been going
We're
after
okay.
you at full speed, and then you're way ahead of me somehow.
Bear.
Does your bear have a movement buff? Because
I think I do get a small movement buff.
no one else in
But
this
I'm
party
not-
does.
Are you sure? Okay. Whatever.
No one has a travel form in this party, and we can't mount
is
I
up.
mean, I do, but
Yeah. This is a really
forgot how to
smooth
use it.
experience, by the way. This is much better. I'm glad you switched, Shell.
Into a healer 4 levels higher.
Well, it's not even that, though.
4
like,
levels higher, too.
But the levels don't make that much of a difference. They might, actually. That's Northrend gear. There's a very marked difference between
Oh, yeah.
Northrend and not.
Every expansion inflates their gear hilariously. Earlier
probably
today,
do
I
have
replaced one of my
gear.
weapons with the green.
I can't carry anymore.
Because Nagrand green was better than what I
Oh,
previously
yeah.
had.
There was
Right,
nothing
with the
sadder
blue.
than starting to do Cataclysm stuff with my Death Knight that was like geared to the nines with max level Wrath of Lich King gear, and being
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, there goes all of my good stuff.
I spent an entire
Yeah.
summer trying to get into a proper raiding guild to try to do Molten Core and stuff like that, and then Burning Crusade came out, and in the first day I replaced everything.
Yep. Oh yeah, I did that too with Molten Core. Probably bust up that Naga Distiller. Never mind, can't.
Were we playing at the same
Just like-
time at one point?
Yes.
That's a weird thing to think about.
Primal Nether. I remember when that shit was important. Set items. I remember when those were
Damn it!
important.
No, this is leather.
It
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
It's crazy
we're
to think
going to
that
Northrend.
you, me, and everyone I live with right now all was playing WoW at the same
that everything?
time without knowing it, and could have even been on the same server in a weird crossed path sort of way.
Yeah, so I get a 30% movement speed bonus while I'm in kitty form, and then I can dash for even more.
Yay, I can go into kitty form.
It feels all coincidental and everything, but of course it was just a massive shared experience. Is all it really boils down to. Because everyone
still cool,
everyone
though.
played WoW.
Did I not kill that snake? There
Fuck
we
you,
go.
snake! Snake! Snake!
Snake!
Snake!
Okay. What was I playing recently? Oh, right. I was just making that joke a bunch during my first episode in Witness. While I was doing, like, the really
Okay.
boring puzzles. I just repeatedly said snake while solving them. Because it's just like, this isn't really exciting. Those first puzzles in Witness make you scared that the whole game's gonna be like that. And that's why all of the reviews for The Witness suck.
But also the beginning of The Witness is like 3 minutes long.
It's true, but that's as far as some people got.
And even the
It's impressive.
tutorial immediately has something interesting in it. Because the tutorial immediately hits you with a thing where it's like, oh, if you solve it this way, it goes out the window. What's out that window? I'm like, well, that's interesting already. Like, what's going on over there? Like, it starts hitting you with mysteries in the first couple minutes of the game, and I haven't followed up on that yet, so it's still a mystery to me.
Which one?
The last puzzle in the Witness's tutorial area before you actually go open the gate. Like, not the gate puzzle, but the one before it. One of the wires goes out the window, and you can power out. You can power that direction instead.
Yeah, there's an audio log if you go back that direction. It talks about Einstein.
Like, there's cool stuff everywhere.
Yeah, I do like that. That doesn't mean the reviews are wrong.
Oh, you're probably Horde. Shit.
The thing is, like, a lot of the reviews are premature. The Witness is a bad game for first impressions. It's terrible for first impressions, in fact. And, like, a lot of people will be able to look past it, like, immediately. But in a lot of cases, you're going to get a lot of people that see the first couple minutes of The Witness, and they're just going to be like, this is dumb. It's just Snake.
The Witness is a great example of why it's good that Steam reviews tell you how long someone played a game.
Yes, absolutely.
Because I'm listening to amazing amount of praise about the game from Giant Bomb, and they're talking about the fact that they're 40 hours into it. Meanwhile, the Steam reviews are like, I played first 40 minutes. That gives me enough information to leave a negative review on this game. As if it's not going to, like, open up on something over time and, like, develop into something crazy. Which is absolutely what the game's already doing really early on, once you start getting out of the opening area and realize, right, once you get the basic structure of this game down, it starts doing weird shit.
Yeah, like the desert with the reflections and, like, using the sun. Like, that is mist level nonsense. Like, I don't know why people are so grumpy about it, because it's like, I can't even figure out how to do one of them because I can't figure out where the reflection is, which is a little obtuse.
I might be able to tell you.
Really good.
But I'd like to avoid going too deep into anything on a video.
Obviously.